If you haven't done so yet, make sure you pause the video and try to answer this question on your own first before moving on. So it turns out that this question is really testing our skills in unit conversions. And in that type of skill, in that type of question, what we do is we start with the given quantity, which in this case is 250 centimeters cubed. And then we set up a series of unit conversions. And it's hard to say how many we need in this case, but they're going to be set up as follows. And our ultimate goal is to figure out the number of coulombs of positive charge. So by the time we perform all these unit conversions, that should be our final unit. Again, the number of coulombs of positive charge. Now, to get this process started, we can recall something about the density of water. We know that 1 centimeter cubed of water corresponds to exactly 1 gram of water. And so if we set up the unit conversion in that manner, then the centimeters cubed here in the numerator will cancel with the centimeters cubed here in the denominator. So at this point, we have the number of grams of water. Now, we also know that 1 mole of water, if we go back to perhaps some chemistry studies, is equal to 18 grams of water. Now, if you're not sure where that comes from, you'd have to actually look this up in a periodic table. Water, of course, has the formula H2O. And if you look up the masses, you'll find that hydrogen has a mass of 1 and oxygen has a mass of 16. So if you add up the total mass of both hydrogens and the oxygen, you're going to get 18 grams for every 1 mole of water. So that's where this number comes from. We can see that the grams are going to cancel out, leaving us with moles. Now, again, harkening back to chemistry, perhaps, we know that 1 mole of water would contain 6.02 times 10 to the power of 23 molecules of water. And of course, that 6.02 number is Avogadro's number. Hopefully we'll have room for this. So now the moles of water are going to cancel. We now have molecules. Now, from the hint in the question, we can see that 1 molecule of water, and I'll just abbreviate that, molec, is going to end up containing 10 protons. But let's see where that comes from. And I'll write P for protons. So looking at the hint, we know that a hydrogen atom contains 1 proton. And so we can put 1 next to this hydrogen as well as this one. Maybe we'll put P for proton. And then an oxygen atom contains 8 protons. So we can write 8P next to the oxygen. Of course, the total number of protons would be 10. And so that is where this number is coming from in our unit conversions. We can cross off molecules. We're almost there. We now have it in protons. Finally, we've learned in this chapter that 1 proton has a charge of 1.6 times 10 to the power of negative 19 coulombs. Fix that up a little bit. And so the protons are going to cancel in our unit conversion, and that will indeed leave us with the number of coulombs of positive charge. So now we simply pick up our calculator and run this calculation through. And we should end up with approximately 1.3 times 10 to the power of 7. And as noted, the final unit here is coulombs. And so this would be the number of coulombs of positive charge in 250 centimeters cubed of water. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please subscribe to the channel so you can stay tuned for similar ones. Also, you're welcome to send in a picture or full text of your question to the email address shown on the screen, and I'll do my best to post the answer to it on YouTube.